Welcome back to Fulton Street Beats. If you're here to look at this tiny little headless guitar by Asmuse. And very cool guitar. Now, headless guitars aren't my style, for sure. But lately it's been the kind of the rage out there, and everybody's been getting them. So I honestly, to be fair to you, I had to try one, but I wanted to try one that I didn't see a lot of reviews on. As a matter of fact, when I put up the first video on this, I don't think there was really any reviews, maybe one or two. But some things about this guitar that do stand out. First off, is a company. This company, Asmuse, I think it's pronounced. This is the second guitar by them that I've gotten, and they've really been first-rate guitars and set up quite nicely. This one in particular, they did this really, really well. Not something I would really expect from a budget brand guitar. The pickups sound really, really good in this. And I'm going to do a demo here in a second. And I'm going to keep this, I'm going to do third position. I want to keep it a little muddy and see if we still have any clarity with the muddiness, if that makes any sense. I want to see how well these pickups blend together. It's got a really nice bridge on it, and I played it a few times, and it still hasn't came out of tune. I mean, it's spot on. It holds tune very, very well with a locking nut on the end of the way that they tune here. And a really cool little columns, they're almost like fine tuners on a Floyd Rose. And they really do just little increments, keep it right there, perfect. Of course, it's in HSS setup, or SSH, however you want to say it. One volume, one tone. The body, what they say the body is made out of, is maple, and the neck is also maple. It's a very slim, fast C neck. Amazing neck on this thing. I wish all guitars had necks like these. And if you can see, jumbo frets. That's right, jumbo frets. 24 jumbo frets. Now, looks can be deceiving on this guitar because of the way it sits. It does have a smaller size body than a regular guitar. It's considered a travel guitar. But the neck is, well, it's the same size as a 24 fret guitar, but it's not sitting out here as far, so it gives the illusion that it's got a shorter neck. I assure you it doesn't. As a matter of fact, let's pull a guitar off the wall here just so I can demonstrate to you the size difference in these guitars. But as you can see, from nut to bridge, it's 25 and a half. Actually, the scale on this is a little different. It's a little longer than 25 and a half, actually. From nut to bridge, but very thin neck, and as you can see, the body's significantly smaller. Now, does that make it my cup of tea? No, I like a regular sized guitar, but now I'm very interested in a headless guitar that's normal, with a normal sized body. I love the way this neck plays and feels, and I think, after playing this for a few times, I think a string upgrade with this guitar would really, really make it sing. Sometimes you get a few dead notes. Now, the action on this thing, however, is set up remarkably low with no fret buzz. We're at 1 millimeter at the 12. That's right. That is low, and that's how it came. No buzz. I wouldn't change anything to the setup to this guitar other than the strings. It's done beautifully. There's not a blemish. There's not a flaw. There's nothing that I can pick out on this guitar that is not first rate. As a matter of fact, when you see these really expensive travel guitars, after having this one, I wouldn't understand why anybody would pay more. Now, at the time of this video, it's $219. I'll try to leave a link in the description. They have their own pickups. They're branded, their brand. So we want to create a dark rosewood fretboard. And some things I pointed out in the other video is they got the dot inlays, and they have their logo at the 12th, and then they do switch over on the other side. And I like the little touches like that. The frets are remarkable on this. There's no sharp frets. And being a jumbo fret sometimes with them being pronounced, sometimes they feel like they're a little sharp. These don't even do that. These are really, really nice. And once again, unfinished. I say unfinished. It's probably got some kind of satin in there, maybe some I don't know, some Danish oil or teak oil, whatever. But it's done really, really well. The nut is cut perfectly. I haven't messed with the strings. I haven't messed with the locking tuners. I really tuned it up once and it's held. So let's do that demo. You guys tell me what you think about this guitar. We will dive into this guitar more and we'll see what it's got in it for pots. I'm sure they're small. But I'm not getting any feedback from the pickups, no microphonic feedback, nothing like that. And it has real nice quality pickguard on it too. Some things that people don't mention. It's a 3-ply. It still has the plastic on it here. Actually, I'm going to pull that off because of, well, might not right. Actually, maybe I can't right now. I might need both hands for this one. But anyhow, the plastic is, there we go, was still on it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful pickguard. Quality cut, no burrs, no sharp edges, nothing like that. So you don't have to worry about that later. But I think you guys get the point. 5-way switch. Now, I recommend this guitar for a beginner. This would make an outstanding beginner guitar. Why? Because it's, well, the way it's set up out of the box. You don't have to do anything to it. It comes in a nice little ding bag too. But it's a smaller size. It would be easy to learn on, and it wouldn't frustrate you. If they're all set up like this and they come like this, it would be a really enjoyable guitar to learn to play on that's not heavy, that's not bulky, comes in at just a shade over 5 pounds. And it's not heavy, it's not bulky, it sounds fantastic, it holds tune, and what more would you want to learn on? I mean, a lot of people go to, I got a short scale Mitchell back here. And the funny thing is, the body size and the Mitchell might even be a little bit bigger than this one, but it's got a short scale neck. This is not a short scale neck. So you can actually learn on this guitar comfortably without changing it up or having to do a short scale and going to a regular 25.5 inch scale. So very cool. So you guys, let me know what you think about this guitar. I think this guitar company, if they keep putting out stuff like this, is gonna you know, kind of be up there in the Leo Jaymz realm, if they're not really already, you know what I mean? And side note, Leo Jaymz, as you guys have been following the channel, you know I had a hard time getting a hold of Leo Jaymz, and it was kind of, you know, putting me off a little bit. I have talked to Leo Jaymz, and they are going to be sending some products for review when their new line comes out. At least that's what I was told. So that is cool. We got that to look forward to, and I'll be doing an update video on that soon. So I wish you guys would hit that like button, share, subscribe if you already haven't, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And let me know what you think about the sounds of this thing. Let's get into it. We're going to keep it simple and just kind of mellow today. And like I said, it's going to sound a little muddy, but I'm trying to I want to show you the kind of the worst it can sound, if that makes sense, because sometimes we make things sound, you know, too good, and then it's not what the quality you get when you get the guitar. So let's make this guitar a little muddy sounding. That's why we're going to set it here. We use a factory string, so you know what exactly you're getting out of the box with no cover-ups. All right, guys. Thanks again. Bye.